Le 13e Festival international du film de Marrakech et un hommage exceptionnel à une immense star mondiale. Bonjour Sharon STONE. C'est un grand bonheur et une grande fierté pour nous à TV5 Monde de vous accueillir ici à la Mamounia, l'hôtel prestigieux de Marrakech, et de voir ce public marocain debout pour vous acclamer ce soir ici à Marrakech. J'imagine que c'était une grande, grande émotion.
It really was. Good evening to you. It's an extraordinary thing to be honored among this esteemed group of my colleagues from the international film community. Also, to receive this award from Mr. Scorsese, of course, is very touching for me because he's not only one of the greatest directors in the world, but a very dear friend of mine. Also, I think that it's an extremely inspirational moment to be honored at the Moroccan Film Festival. A festival that is very elegant, quite international, quite on par with other film festivals in the world. And here in a Muslim country, a peaceful, compassionate, beautiful country, because I think that we have such a misunderstanding when we hear the word Muslim, because we've been so distracted by the negativity. It's like imagining that every German is a Nazi. And I feel that we have to learn as a world culture that this is not the case, that we have to have a more sophisticated comprehension of what it means, and that how damaging it is to the heart of the Muslim people to have this, this dagger in the, this impunity in the integrity.
La diversité culturelle et aussi la tolérance. Vous parliez évidemment de cette terre musulmane, cette nécessité de s'ouvrir aux autres, cette nécessité de vaincre le racisme, de vaincre l'incompréhension. C'est aussi un des combats de votre vie.
Well, it is, I think, both on film and off film. It's to show people what it's like to be in another skin, so that we can have a more compassionate understanding of everything. I think earlier in my career, when I was putting together my different films, I don't think people really understood why that film, why this film, why not a more popular film, why, when I had an opportunity to make so many blockbusters, why would I choose a more avant-garde film or a more peculiar film? But now that I have a body of work, it's easier to understand that there's a theme in my work. And there's a theme in my life, in my work in cinema, or whether I'm in my work as a humanitarian or my look at politics in a world view. It really is all kind of the same thing. It's an opportunity to try to invest myself in a greater good, in an erasure of boundaries, big and small.
Vous êtes un symbole de la liberté, de la femme libre, une incarnation, une icône sexuelle aussi à un moment. Aujourd'hui, ici au Maroc, vous avez ce sentiment-là?
Well, I think in the beginning, when I first portrayed a sexual character on film, it was very new for a star in a mainstream film to demonstrate sexuality in a film. Now it's very sort of ordinary, but you know, sexuality is a very ordinary part of our lives. All of these things that we're cutting down the barriers are very ordinary parts of our lives. The more that we understand, I believe, that we are all the same, and that we all face the same struggles, the same darknesses, the same lights, the more that we strive for the same thing. And in the end, I think the same thing is love. We strive to be loved. I really believe that even the bank robber who robs the bank is robbing the bank to find love. That he thinks if he robs the bank and he gets the money, someone's gonna love him a little bit more because he's somehow more important. It's a bad idea. It's the wrong way to find love. But in the in the corrupted mind, it's still an effort to find love. I think all the things that we do in life, we're always looking for love. And I believe that this opportunity we have now in the world is to be more loving to each other all the time.
Le cinéma et l'action humanitaire contre le sida, en faveur des femmes, pour améliorer cette planète. J'allais dire, vous êtes une militante de la vie, vous avez toujours été une femme engagée, une combattante.
I actually don't love to fight, and I'm not a fan of confrontation. But I do feel that when you look at the fact that one child is dying every other minute from AIDS, we have to, as human beings, as mothers, as family members, we have to allow this to weigh heavily on our hearts. When we understand that in my own country, 1 out of every 5 person who has AIDS doesn't know it. In this modern time, we have to come to understand that it's not a fight, it's an issue of education. And it's an issue of education as though it was with polio, with the plague, with the flu, with anything that smallpox, which we have made great medical strides for. It's just that when people, each time there's a new level of comprehension, a new level to break through, it's always a level that people have to face their shame and they have to open their hearts a little bit more. And it's intriguing that this particular plague came in the arena of sexuality.
Vous avez, ce sera ma dernière question, Sharon Stone, tant, j'allais dire, de combats, mais aussi de belles choses à donner. Vous êtes toujours à vous donner des défis, des nouveaux challenges. Vous avez rêvé un jour de jouer Hamlet, vous avez rêvé d'être réalisatrice. Vous êtes toujours Sharon Stone qui débute, vous inventez à chaque fois votre carrière.
We are at the beginning. We're at the beginning every single day, every single moment. If we allow ourselves to be present right now, every single moment is a new moment. Every single thing is a new opportunity. Every single thing is a new alive moment to discover ourselves anew, to be the best us that we can possibly be.
Merci Sharon Stone. C'était un grand bonheur de vous recevoir ici pour le 13e Festival international du film de Marrakech qui vous a rendu l'hommage tant mérité. Merci Sharon Stone. Merci infiniment.
Thank you.